you know the true identity of your parents, Jack.
Yo, I just hope the truth doesn't hurt nobody. The way it hurt Chief Bennett and his wife when he found out that Ethan was his son.
Grace, can you hear me? Oh my God. Grace. Oh my God, this is all my fault getting you worked up over Ethan. And the baby we lost. Grace. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I should have told you about my past with Ivy, but I swear I didn't know Ethan was my son. Grace. Grace. Grace.
We can get married once we do the blood test in my new name.
I'm so excited. Well, I guess we should fill out this form. Okay. Bride's name. Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald. And groom's name. Have you decided on a new last name yet?
No. It's not gonna be Bennett.
Ethan.
No, Teresa, look, I know what you're gonna say, and you think Sam Bennett is a great man, but I have no respect for him. He has never been a part of my life, even though he's my biological father.
Chief Bennett never knew that you were his son.
Yes, and I never dreamed that I would be stripped of my family, or that I would have to go through this much pain. You know, I would never want this for anyone. And Sheridan, well, I gave her my security card so she and Luis can go to the archives and look at her mother's diaries. I mean, if Julian finds out, if they get caught, he's gonna throw her out of the family.
What in blazes is going on here? I can't believe what I'm seeing.
The demons and the lost souls want to pull us into hell!
I'll untie you before they can. Come on.
If Miguel dies, it'll be my fault for selling my soul to Hecuba and helping send Charity to hell.
Okay. She feels so guilty for what's happened. Even without her soul, she still loves Miguel.
Oh, forget Kay. We've got our own problems. Hecuba gets back, she's going to send us packing. And that is Hell's version of a welcoming committee. We're next in line after Miguel and Charity.
Ooh.
Come back to us. You're all ours.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Grace. Grace, honey, can you hear me? Oh my God. I'm not taking any chances after you almost died losing our baby. I'm taking you to the hospital. I'm gonna have Eve check you out.
Ethan, I am sure Luis and Sheridan are fine. You know, if there had been any trouble, we would have heard by now.
I hope you're right.
No, I don't mean to press you, but you do need to figure out what last name you're going to start using.
I know. Not only for the blood test, but for my Social Security card, my driver's license, my law degree.
I know that this has been hard for you, but our love will get us through this.
You're right. And with love and support, I can do anything. Except figure out my last name.
I know. Take a name of someone you admire and respect.
Okay. All right. Someone I admire and respect. Mm-hmm. Elvis.
Ethan Presley. Ethan Presley has left the building. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I don't know, Teresa. I just can't focus. I mean, I can't think straight.
I know that you have felt lost since you learned that you don't have brain blood.
That's it.
What is?
I know the last name I'm going to use.
This is outrageous. These files weren't out the last time I was here. Only 3 people have access to the vault, myself, Ethan. I bet Ethan was here today. Ethan was here. Why? What was he looking for? Julian Crane.
What the hell is going on there? How did Ethan get into the Crane archives? I thought I told you to deactivate his security card.
I was going to, Father.
What if Ethan tried to help Sheridan get your mother's diaries?
Where are you, Father?
Never mind where I am. Just make sure that no one is still in that vault.
I assure you no one is.
Oh, well, in that case, check the vault again.
Julian catches us in here, throw us in jail for trespassing.
There's no way Julian's gonna catch us. Look, just lay low and wait till he leaves. We'll make our getaway.
Is the cop talk sexy, or is it just you?
Only one way to find out.
This is all my fault. I have to get to Miguel and help him. I can't let him die.
Hurry, Miguel! The demons are coming to get us!
Stop rooting for Miguel to save Charity. The longer Blondie lives, the more time I'll have to find a way out of this damn cave. Because if we're not gone by the time Batface gets back, then we'll be goners, Timmy.
Go, Miguel! Free Charity from the ties that bind her!
Oh, this waiting is killing me, man. I mean, DNA searches always take this long to find a match?
I'm sorry, Chad. It's just the hospital has so many DNA samples on record to compare yours to.
Remember the old saying? Good things come to those who wait.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, Coach. Sometimes the waiting is worth it.
Sorry to interrupt, Dr. Russell, but Chief Bennett just called from a squad car. Mrs. Bennett fainted at home. He's bringing her into emergency.
Thank you, Diane. I'm gonna go down and meet them.
Sweetheart, I'll come with you. We'll be right back as soon as we get...
Don't worry about it, Steady. I'll stay here and we'll just wait together, okay?
Okay, all right.
What's happening?
When you said blood, it hit me. What my last name is. My mother's.
That's perfect.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm still upset that she kept the truth from me, that she didn't tell me I was Sam Bennett's son. We share the same blood. You know, that's it. My last name is going to be my mother's maiden name, Winthrop.
I'll be Mrs. Ethan Winthrop.
That sounds so good to me.
I love it. I love you.
finished filling out your forms?
No, not yet.
We kind of got sidetracked.
A technician will draw blood for your test as soon as you're ready.
Oh, well, just be a minute.
I hope Julian hasn't caught Sheridan and Luis. You know, maybe I should call her on her cell phone, make sure they're all right.
I'm trying to get help by a demon. I have to find a way to help him.
Fight, Miguel! Fight! You can win! I know you can! It's no use, Miguel. The demons are closing in to take me back to hell!
Look, I'm not gonna let them.
Go, Miguel! Please, just go!
No, Jerry, I'm not leaving you!
But you'll never get me free! Just please! We're both gonna die!
So we'll die together, hand in hand.
Grace, lean on me here.
I have for years, Sam, and look where it's gotten me.
Okay, so what happened exactly? The nurse who took Sam's call said you fainted?
Yeah, I'm fine now. Really.
Well, we'll just see about that. Your vitals are fine. But you do look a little tired. Have you been resting like I asked you to?
No, she hasn't been resting, like you said.
Like if I rest, everything's gonna be okay.
Well, let's go check your blood pressure. Maybe that's why you fainted.
Oh my God, what's happened to my life? My wife hates me. I lost my unborn child. Charity's vanished without even a trace. My family's falling apart and I can't do anything to stop it. No, yeah. I just learned that I have another son. A son that hates me.
Have you finished filling out your form?
Oh, we're ready for our blood test. Aren't we, Ethan?
Yeah, you bet. I guess I'll talk to Sheridan later. I'm sure they're all right.
Mr. Crane?
Yeah!
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to startle you. Well, what is it?
I came to see who was in the archives.
Ah, good man. Tell me, was Ethan here earlier today?
Yes, sir, he was.
Is he still here?
No, sir. He cleaned out his office and left a little while ago.
I see. Oh. So that means that no one could possibly be in there. Yes. I'm issuing an order. If Ethan is ever seen on the premises again, he's to be forcibly removed. You understand?
Yes, sir. I'll tell the other guards.
Excellent. What was that?
Miguel, where are you?
Can't get this rope untied!
Forget it, Miguel! Please, just save yourself!
I'm not leaving you, Cherry, no matter what!
Miguel, fix Charity from hell!
Oh, save your breath, dollface. Those two are toast. And we are next in line on Hecuba's hit list. Oh, if only I could find a way out of here. Then we could escape. Lay low for 1,000 years. Or until Hecuba gets bored looking for us.
But our whole cave is solid rock. There's no windows or doors. How can Jimmy and Tabby get through solid rock?
I'm going to try casting a spell. Make a hole through that wall.
But Tabby doesn't have her powers.
I know, but this is a spell anyone can do. Of course, there's no guarantee it'll work, but it's better than waiting around here for Hecuba to get back and send us down in flames. Rock and stone, solid and strong. Open up so that we can run along.
It's not working, Tabby.
Oh, I know. I've got to concentrate. Rock and stone, solid and strong. Open up so that we can run along.
Either Timmy ate too much, or Tabby's spell's working.
I did it! I did it! My spell's working, Timmy!
Timmy's impressed.
In a moment, we are going to be out of here in a flash.
No matter what happens, I love you, Charity. I always will.
I love you too, always. Tabby! Tabby! Tabby, wake up! This isn't our time to get stoned! Timmy knows what to do.
What in Hades' name are you doing, Timmy? Trying to melt me again?
Hey, Timmy sacrificed a whole pitcher of martinis for his princess.
Oh, well, good thing it was martinis. If it had been pure water, I would have been in liquid limbo by now.
Ow. Why is that, Princess? Why do witches melt with water?
I'm not really sure, Timmy. But what after happened to one wicked witch, the rest of us don't take any chances. You see, it all started with this wicked witch, who shall be nameless, who lived in a castle high on a hill. Ha! I have time for one drink before I do in those losers on the yellow brick road. Hey, you! New monkey! Bring me some refreshment. Anything but water.
Yes, your wickedness. One thing of water. Coming right up.
Sam, you're going through a tough time in your life right now. But things will get better.
Yeah, I hope so. But I don't see how.
Why not?
For the last 2 years, it seems like every time I turn around, something bad's happening to my family. Like when Grace found her twin sister Faith. I thought that the questions that Grace had about her past would finally be answered. But Faith died in that horrible fire before Grace learned a thing.
Well, something good came from that tragedy. You found Charity.
Who Father Lonigan is convinced is trapped in hell. And Grace thinks that there's a horrible evil out there. It's attacking not only our family, but everyone in Harmony. TC, I'm a cop, all right? I can fight flesh and blood. But if Father Lonigan and Grace are right, and there's evil out there, how am I supposed to protect my family?
You know what, Sam? You got me thinking the same thing. What if evil came after my family? What if there's something in our past that's going to haunt us?
Your blood pressure's normal. You seem to be fine now. But Grace, you need to rest. You have to let your body heal. Losing your baby, it's a terrible trauma.
It was. And I know you understand. I'm just sorry it's because you lost a baby too, Julian's baby.
I don't want to discuss it, Grace.
But Eve, I think we should.
Grace!
Eve, I know you don't believe me. But evil has come to Harmony, and it is terrorizing people, entire families. It is using lies and deception to get a foothold in their lives. Now, deceiving TC about your past with Julian will give evil that foothold. Tell him the truth, Eve. Before evil destroys your life with TC like it's destroyed my life with Sam.
Did you hear that?
No, sir, I didn't hear anything. Would you like me to straighten up these files?
No, I think not. Only Cranes are ever to be in this vault. You just make certain that Ethan is never allowed in the premises again.
Yes, sir, Mr. Crane.
Good. I need a drink. I'll look for Mother's diaries later.
Never be a spy. Too much tension. Come on, let's get out of here.
No, sure. Hey, wait. Let Julian clear out. We don't want to risk him or Alistair finding out that you're helping me find out about my father.
It's sweet of you to worry, but I'm doing this for us. I don't want anything that happened in our past to blindside our future together.
Well, look, nothing can. I love you too much to ever let anything like that happen. What's wrong?
Claustrophobic, remember?
Sheridan, come on. Look, we play basketball in here. Right? Just relax. Everything's gonna be okay. Look, just wait a while. We'll find the diaries. And we'll use Ethan's security card and we'll get the hell out of here.
What is it now, Father?
Make sure Ethan's security card is disabled immediately.
I'm doing it now, Father.
Good. When you're finished, I want you to head to the hospital, speak to Eve Russell. Start pressuring her to tell Luis that under hypnosis, Sharon had admitted to killing his father.
But Eve already told Luis that Sheridan dreamed the whole thing, that it was a manifestation of the guilt she felt over our mother's death.
A minor detail as far as I'm concerned. Eve can say her conscience finally got the best of her. Now stop nitpicking and start working on Eve. Once Luis knows Sheridan confessed to killing his padre, he'll have nothing more to do with her. And we won't have to worry about Luis searching for Crane family secrets.
Father, forgive me, but I know you decided against playing the tape for Luis. His being a cop, he would have felt compelled to arrest Sheridan for murder, resulting in more bad publicity for the families.
If we actually played the tape for Luis, he'd have hard evidence. But if Eve only tells him what she knows, it's hearsay, inadmissible in court. And if Luis did try to have Sheridan prosecuted, our attorneys would cite doctor-patient confidentiality violations to tie up the case for years.
What about the bad publicity?
That's the whole point, Julian. This way, there most likely won't be any. And if there is, I'll handle it. You just make sure Ethan's security card doesn't work anymore.
Oh, yes, Father.
Now, for the last time, are you certain no one was hiding in the vault?
I'm positive.
Pity.
Had Ethan and Teresa been in there, we could have left them locked up for days, taken them out in body bags.
Father, Ethan used to be your grandson.
That's right, Julian. He used to be. Now Ethan is just another of the great unwashed.
You're a cold man, Father. You're heartless and you're cold.
Indeed I am. And if you don't invalidate Ethan's security card post-haste, I'll lock you in the vault.
I have to help Miguel before it's too late.
I love you, Charity.
I love you, Miguel. Always. No. This is all I need.
I love you so much. More than anything in the world.
Did you see that?
What?
Miguel, tell me again how much you love me.
I love you so much, I can't even describe it.
I knew it. Our love is keeping evil at bay.
You're right. And our love is forever.
Miguel, I love you more than my own life itself.
I love you with all my heart, Charity.
Here you are. We've been looking for you guys. Hey.
So, what are the results from the DNA search?
We're still waiting. So what you guys doing here at the hospital?
We had to have our second blood test to get our marriage license.
You know, those bureaucratic necessities since I'm no longer Ethan Crane.
So, have you told Ethan that you knew he was a Bennett yet or not?
No, maybe after we're married.
Yo, Whitney. I'd like you to meet Mr. Ethan Winthrop.
Oh, Winthrop. Your mother's maiden name, huh?
That's the name I'm gonna use.
Well, I think it has a really nice ring to it.
Thanks. So what about you? Are you gonna use your father's name?
Oh, nah, man. See, my father was racist, and he dumped my mother when she became pregnant with me, so there's no way in hell I'm going to use his last name.
And I already told Chad that he's prejudging his father. He's only assuming he's a bigot because of what Crystal said.
Crystal? With the singer that got shot by the hitman that was trying to kill Sheridan?
She was my mom's best friend, so why would she lie to me?
I'm not saying she did, but Crystal also said she had proof on who your real parents are. Only after she died, they didn't find anything. There just might be more things going on than you know.
Well, even so, what Crystal told me means only one thing. That my racist father didn't want to be a father to a black baby. His son. And that's me.
Princess. Timmy will remember that witches and water don't mix.
Come on, TC, you got nothing to worry about. Neither you or Eve have anything in your past that could come back to haunt you.
Well, it's getting kind of hard to dismiss Father Lonigan's claims that evil is coming into Harmony. You know, that would explain a lot of terrible things that's happened at your house. I mean, the birds attacking us, the walls dripping blood. Now, I know that we thought a lot of these things were isolated incidents, but maybe they're connected.
Yeah. There's something weird going on around here.
And it's not like the Cranes have not brought enough evil to Harmony as it is.
Yeah, like stealing our family's land. And God knows what they did to Luis's father.
And then there's Julia. Almost killing me in a car crash, so I wouldn't beat him in the tennis match the next day. Like I told you, Sam, I could commit murder. I could kill Julian Crane in a heartbeat.
How long does it take to disable a simple code, Julian?
Well, maybe if you weren't yammering in my ear.
I hate that the family archives were open in the first place. Every time the air hits my collection of Rembrandts, they deteriorate a little more.
The vacuum sealing process will begin again shortly, Father. Your precious paintings will all be protected. Once the oxygen is sucked out of the vault, nary a mold spore nor dust mite could live under those conditions.
Maybe we should just forget about my mother's diaries and go.
Well, Sheridan, come on, there's no reason to leave now that Julian's gone. Just take our time. We'll find your mother's diaries, and we'll head home. Ethan's security card will let us out just as easily as it'll let us in.
You're right. There's nothing to lose by staying.
Almost done, Father. In a few moments, Ethan's security card will be rendered completely useless.
I love you with every breath I take, Miguel.
I love you with every beat of my heart. I love you so much, but the demons are getting close again.
Maybe we need to show them our love, Miguel.
I came to save you. I'm willing to die with you. What else can I do?
Maybe we need to show ourselves how much we love each other.
What do you mean?
Remember when we decided to wait to make love, Miguel?
Yeah.
I don't want to wait any longer. Now that I've been to hell, now that I know I'm gonna die, I want that memory, Miguel. I want to be one with you. Make love to me, Miguel. Make love to me right now.
Well, since my spell was a bust, we're stuck here until Hecuba gets back and sends us packing. Which shouldn't be long, given that Charity and Miguel must be dead by now.
No!
Oh, it could be worse, Timmy. At least they didn't make love. If they'd done the deed, Goldilocks would have come into her full powers of goodness, and then we wouldn't have to worry about Hecuba destroying us, because Charity would have done the honors. And there's no way that Charity and Miguel are going to make love in the situation they're in. None at all.
Make love to me, Miguel. Make love to me right now. Let's celebrate our being together. That's the only thing that will keep evil at bay. Our love is something evil can never take from us. No!
This isn't good to me. This isn't good at all.
Terry can say that again.
Your father may be a racist. Maybe he's not. The point is, you don't know anything for sure.
Do you realize if Crystal hadn't been killed, all my questions would be answered now?
These DNA results are going to give you all the answers that you've been waiting for. And once you know for certain who your real parents are, then you can just take it from there.
And Chad, we're lucky to have women like Teresa and Whitney in our lives. Buck us up when we're down. Always tell us the truth.
Hey, y'all. I think I'm about to find out who my real parents are. For better or worse.
Eve, you have to believe me. Evil will use your lie of omission to create havoc in your family. You have to come clean with TC before that happens.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Grace. But you know I can't tell TC that Julian got me pregnant and then abandoned me. Forget about the fact that he would probably never forgive me for not having told him about it in the first place. And the fact that my daughters would lose all respect for me. I think TC would kill Julian. Kill him without a second thought.
Look, don't talk like that, TC. Don't talk about killing Julian.
Sam, I can't help it. If I get the proof I need that Julian caused the accident that tore up my knee, that ended my tennis career, that ultimately led to my father dying of a broken heart, I would kill that bastard. I would kill Julian Crane.
There, Father. All done. Ethan's security card will no longer open the vault.
Finally. Now get to the hospital and start pressuring Eve to tell Luis about Sheridan's confession.
I'm on my way.
Where could my mother's diaries be?
Relax. We'll find them. We had all the time in the world.
Charity, are you sure you want to make love?
I'm so sure, Miguel. And we'll always have this moment, the moment we chose to celebrate our love. No, Miguel.
We're doomed, Timmy. Once Charity and Miguel consummate their love, we'll be consumed by the dark side.
She will, Mrs. Princess.
I'll miss you too, Dollface. I'll miss my precious Timmy.